Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and respected representative from a government agency and industry, ladies and gentlemen, and very good afternoon. Welcome to MYAero Summit 2026, and thank you for joining us to this special pocket talk entitled "Pivot to the Sky: Inspiring Aviation Career Journey." Technical and vocational education training TVET has become increasingly important pathway in preparing talent for this dynamic industry. Beyond equipping students with practical skill, TVET also serves a step forward professionalism and the ability to adapt to evolving career opportunities. Today, we are very privileged to hear from an individual whose career journey reflects their very qualities, starting as a student in aircraft maintenance technology at Shalam, and then become a licensed technician at Aviation, and later achieving his ambition of becoming airline pilot with Aviation. His story shows how determination and continuous learning can transform aspiration into the reality. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me, Mr. Bhuvan Raj Rajasingham, and also my former students. Welcome, Bhuvan Raj.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, respected ladies and gentlemen, and good afternoon, Mr. Sheikh, my instructor and also my moderator for this event.
Thank you. Okay, Bhuvan Raj, my first question. Could you begin introducing yourself and sharing your educational background? What inspired you to enroll in the aircraft maintenance technology program at ETEC Shalam?
Okay, my name is Bhuvan Raj Rajasingham. I am 33 years old this year. I am from Sungai Buloh. I have studied my higher education at SMK Taman Nisan Tepong. Afterwards, I continued my tertiary education with ETEC Shalam under the course of aircraft maintenance. Upon completion of my course, I gone to police airing to do my on-job training for about 6 months. Afterwards, after my on-job training, my initial employment with MYAero, as you can see on the left, under the engine shop. We maintain C-130 engines. Afterwards, after 6 months, I got opportunity to join Aviation as an aircraft technician. So throughout working with Aviation, I want to further my career. So I need to increase my qualification as well. From diploma, I continued licensed aircraft technician modules, which take about 13 papers. I do it as a part-time. While working on off days, I will go to ETEC, complete all the papers, and 2019, I managed to become successfully as a licensed technician with Aviation. Move on from there, my ambition since childhood, I want to become a pilot. So since I'm employed with Aviation, I constantly apply for the cadet pilot program. But however, I only managed to go through the cadet pilot program on year 2023. So 2023 until 25 last year, I completed my pilot training, which is MPL program, multi-crew pilot license. Now I'm an Aviation pilot.
Congratulations, Bhuvan.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for sharing your educational journey. It's inspiring to see how a strong TVET education, the education gives students the skill and confidence to achieve their goal in aviation industry. Okay, Bhuvan, we move to second question. How your experience studying in aircraft maintenance course at ETEC Shalam? Please share.
Okay, the experience at ETEC Shalam is actually wonderful because ETEC is the first place which gave me introduction for my aviation exposure. From studying the studies there will introduce in theoretical in classroom. Afterwards, they will do all the practicals there at ETEC Shalam as well. Follow on, they will bring us to industry like companies which is approved by CAM for aircraft practices. So we can get a clear idea of the tutorial from theory until practical. So I find the method they are approaching is very effective.
Thank you for sharing your experience at Shalam. Okay, just let to know all the audience. We design our syllabus based on CM requirement while ensuring the student gains strong technical knowledge and practical skill. Out of the most important part of the program is industrial training. We start earlier in semester 3. That means we will send the student finish their modules. In semester 3, we will send for 2 months, semester 4 for 2 months, and semester 5 for 2 months. And the semester 6, we have a 6 months technical practical training. So why we do that? We want the student to gain knowledge and skill before they start their work after finish their studies, to make sure they are very competent and ready in the markets. Okay, Buwan, for third question. During your years as student, did you really aspire to become a pilot, or did the ambition develop later in your professional journey?
Okay, this ambition actually waiting within me because of my parents. My father being an aircraft technician with MYAero, which is on the left here, is still working now, and ever since my childhood, he used to bring me to airport to show me all the aircraft movements, and also bring me to exhibitions like Lima. Apart from that, to show me all the air show since I am 3 years old. So from there, the desire to become a pilot grew. So I always, since my primary school, secondary school, whenever teachers ask me what you want to be, every student will be telling I want to become a doctor, lawyer, police. I'll be telling pilot. It will be odd back then, but now it became reality.
Okay, your story show to us that how family supports and earlier experience can be helping someone follow their dreams. It's clear that your passion for aviation began when you are very young. Okay, how your background in aircraft maintenance contributed to your effectiveness and confidence as a commercial airline pilot?
Okay, when I'm studying for aircraft maintenance, let it be while student or working as aircraft maintenance certified staff, I've been exposed with all the aircraft systems and mechanics of how the aircraft flying. So from there, I have the basic ideas of aviation, and when I go for my pilot training, I can focus more on the flying techniques apart from the aircraft system itself. Because when we're doing our pilot training, there's the compromise of flying and also learning about the system. So all the system I already learned from aircraft maintenance journey, so I can focus more on the flying techniques.
So we know that from the technical view that you are competent, and when you come to the pilots, it help you more on the system. Okay, so transitioning from aircraft maintenance to pilot training represent a significant career shift. Okay, could you share the greatest challenge you encountered, how you successfully overcome?
Okay, one of the biggest challenge I encountered during my pilot training was when I'm aircraft maintenance, I'm a certified technician. So when I carry out scheduled checks such as daily checks, we will do checks on aircraft, and if we find any defect, my focus will be on that defect until I clear the defect. My attention won't shift because I need to release a certificate of release to service only when the aircraft is safe. So I will be like narrow down to that particular defect. The same thing had happened while my training, when the instructor put abnormal situation in the simulator. I do focus on the abnormalities rather than flying the plane. Whereby in piloting, the golden rule is to aviate, navigate, and communicate. Whatever happens, we should fly the plane first. Only after that, we should address those issues like abnormalities. So these are the things I able to overcome through continuous training in the simulator and guidance from my instructors, which have been kept in for years.
The value message for our audience that technical is part of your journey in the piloting.
Yes.
So when you work in aviation, the technical skill is very important, but being open to learning, adapting to change, and taking new challenge is just important for your success.
Yes.
Okay, we move to the next question. Was there a defining moment or experience that ultimately convinced you to pursue a career in cockpit rather than continue exclusively in maintenance?
Okay, since my ambition is to become pilot since childhood, so whenever I learn about aircraft system, it really amazes me how this sophisticated big machine can fly in the air. So whenever I'm flying there, I really appreciate, especially while training, I can really see how the theory I learned during my technical studies applied while I'm flying, especially when I advance throttle, I can see the burning effect, everything by physically. So it really gave me a good exposure earlier.
It's interesting that your interest in aircraft engineering helped strengthen
Yes.
your goal of becoming a pilot. Okay, what skill and value developed during your maintenance education continues to support in your role as a pilot?
Okay, one of the important value is when I'm at aircraft maintenance, I notice one thing is the technology always get improved. As we can see around here, we have not thought about drone back then 10 years, but now there is. So that is the factor I learned during maintenance, that always need to update myself with new systems and new procedures. Similarly, I am applying that in my pilot career. Always not get stagnant, whatever I have learned, always move forward with new studies and new innovations.
I agree with you, Bhuvan. Aviation is always changing due to new technology, so staying competent require a lifelong commitment to learning. Okay, could you describe the key milestone in your journey towards becoming an airline pilot and explain how perseverance play a role in achieving your current position?
Okay, as any other field, to become pilot also required several aspects, such as hard work, perseverance, never give up, dedication. Because like me, and can be a good example. I've applied for this cadet program about 3 times. Only the 3rd attempt, I'm able to go through all the entry exams and successfully become a pilot. Secondly is to make sure I'm always fit medically and physically. So, because to become a pilot, one of the important criteria is to hold a medical class 1 certificate. So, in order for us to get that, we must be physically and mentally fit.
Yes, I agree with you. Your willingness to keep trying even after several attempts is send a strong message to future professionals. Success is not always immediate, but come from resilient preparation and determination to keep working towards your goals. Could you describe what typical working day look like as a pilot, and share the aspect of your profession that you find most rewarding?
Okay, the working pattern in piloting is it's not like office hours, because aircraft fly 24 hours. So, for example, the reporting time for today may be at 6 o'clock in the morning. The next day will be 10 o'clock in the morning. The following day will be afternoon. So it will constantly changing. So that's how the routines will be. And sometimes we do experience red-eye flights where pilot need to report at late night around 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. And what are the things rewarding in this career for me especially is I can travel to many parts of the world. Other than Malaysia, since we are Malaysians, I always want to explore other countries. One is that. Secondly is the view. They call it a bird view. When we are cruising at cruising altitude about 40,000 feet from sea level, the view is really beautiful. So I really enjoy that. So that's why I want to become, that's the most rewarding part for me, sir.
So we know that your insight show that airline operation require discipline and flexibility, but also offer rewarding experience and opportunity. Like you say just now, you can travel to other places, and also your view, for the cockpit, is a happiness for you.
Yes.
Okay, Bhuvan, I think we come to the last question. Okay. What message you would like to share with your students and young people who aspire to build a successful career in aviation but unsure where to begin?
Okay, for this, I can understand the student's feeling because I've been a student before. So every student should aspire to become something in their childhood. They should dream for it. As they grow older, they should meet, like aviation industry, they should meet aviation experts. Like you can see around here, all of them are from aviation industry. They should meet them and get to know their experience and challenges when they are still in schooling level, so that they can have some forecast what can happen after their high school. One is that. Secondly, they can approach our local authorities like Civil Aviation Authority of Malaysia, because they are the one who are authorized people in Malaysia to control our aviation industry. So when they approach them, they can get all the information such as ATO, like Approved Training Organization. So they can go to the right training school rather than just go to any other training school they've been approached. Second is that. And third is to do their homework through internet. Because internet is easily accessible, now they should learn what are the most demanding aspect aviation. Not only like pilot or engineers, there are other jobs in aviation. So they should know what is the demand in market for now, and they should try to pursue that. That's my advice for the students.
Thank you, Bowen. I like to share some of the Bowen attitude during his class during in EdTech Shalam that maybe he forget to tell. But why I'm seeing is very hard work. Always come to class earlier. Always ask question in class. Okay. And also when I do the assessment for the license parts, you always have a good knowledge. You will prepare yourself before you come for the assessment. So from that we know that I know him. He can success because he have the disciplines and also he hunger to get more knowledge and skill. That's why when I see him as a pilot, I have no doubt that he can be success in the future also. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there's no single part in success in aviation. It takes courage, continuous learning and resilience to overcome the challenge. Mr. Bowaraj's journey from TVET students specializing in aircraft maintenance technology to be a professional airline pilot stand a powerful example of the opportunities available through dedication, perseverance and professional excellence. His experience reforms an important message on Tibet, not merely as an education pathway, but platform of innovation, career mobility and lifelong achievement. On behalf of the organizer, I extend our sincere appreciation to Bowaraj for sharing their remarkable story and valuable insight. To all students aspiring aviation professionals, may today's discussion encourage, challenge, remain committed to continuous learning and pursue ambition with confidence and integrity. Thank you for your attention and wish you are enriching a successful experience through the remainder of MYAero Summit 2026. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of the SUMA Pocket Talk sessions at MYAero Summit 2026. I would like to extend our heartfelt appreciation to our distinguished speakers and moderator for sharing their knowledge, experiences and valuable insights with us today. We also wish to thank all participants for your presence, attention and active participation. We hope today's session have provided meaningful insights into the opportunities and initiatives shaping the future of Malaysia's aerospace workforce. We invite everyone to continue exploring the exhibitions and activities at MYAero Summit 2026, and we encourage you to visit the Kesuma Pavilion to learn more about the programs and services offered by our agencies. Once again, thank you for joining us today. Have a pleasant afternoon. Enjoy the rest of the summit and safe travels. Thank you.
Thank you, Wan. God willing, Wan. Oh, sure, Wan. I have to do my part.
Yes.
Atta gives me the first exposure, so I have this is my
Saya tahu itu saya selalu sebut nama itu, nama Adam,
Adam.
nama
Natasha.
nama-nama yang saya ingat.
Sure, sure, Wan.
Continue support.
They come from attack, so we should give back.
betul. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you, Wan. Thank you, Cik.
Thank you,
Cik.
Thank you.
Thank you.